themselves up off the mat. Fighting's all I ever had. Wasn't born with tons of gifts, had to work hard as a kid. Know that everything I did was to catch the other kids. Slowly built that self-esteem, turned myself to a machine. I'd compete so I'd be seen, I would lose and I'd succeed, but you'd never see me quit. I'd always get after it, knew I had a different gift. I'd outwork any other kid. Deep within our souls, we can feel there's something empty. We need something more, I feel destiny, she tempts me. Tells me there's two paths, they both have a different ending. Choose wise and you'll find that pain leads to ascending. Till I'm dead and buried deep within a cemetery, I will fight, never weary, I wanna be legendary. Till I'm dead and buried deep within a cemetery, I will fight, never weary, I wanna be legendary. I'll be last place, that's alright, I don't work at a fast pace. I'm a steady horse creeping up straight past it. And once I pass you, no one's getting past me. I've seen people hit walls and they stop there. I don't get that mind, man, it sounds scared. Good things take time, better prepare, cause anything great takes pain, it's a fair. Take it from me, cause I got to this place where no one can tell me to do anything. I call my own shots, I call my own place. I enjoy my life almost every day, and I could teach you if you listen to me. You follow some rules, don't need gifts to be paid. Persistence is better than brains any day. Just listen to me and I'll show you the way. In our souls, we can feel there's something empty. We need something more, I feel destiny, she tempts me. Tells me there's two paths, they both have a different ending. Choose wise and you'll find that pain leads to ascending. Till I'm dead and buried deep within a cemetery, I will fight, never weary, I wanna be legendary. Till I'm dead and buried deep within a cemetery, I will fight, never weary, I wanna be legendary.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are live here from Atlanta Motor Speedway, having a little technical stuff because I was trying to get all my stuff since I am on a different computer this week, so I had to re-download and get everything set up. Join me today, Todd Chase Jr. Todd, welcome to Atlanta. Not only Atlanta, but it is the old school Atlanta, which I absolutely love.
Yeah, I love this racetrack too, and it's really going to be interesting to see how everybody runs on this racetrack. We know that this racetrack is very abrasive on tires and it's very slick and everything else like that. So during practice, we've already seen some of these Gen 4 cars really lose control on exit of turn 4. So
yeah, well, it should be a fun race, by the way. If you guys see a couple things pop up on the screen, just ignore it. I'm working on removing it just because I'm trying to get something else to pop up to help me with cameras and stuff like that, trying to get my stuff to work completely right. But anyway, we are live at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Todd, one of the toughest places, probably, I would say, on tires. Would you agree?
yeah, I definitely agree with that statement.
Yeah, of course, this place will absolutely murder tires. Sorry, I know you guys see that popping up on my screen. And we'll get that fixed for y'all. It's getting aggravating on there. One of the things about this place, as we get ready to go racing here in just a minute, it's qualified underway right now. We will tend to see the Gen 4s burn out the rear tires. That is something that we expect here tonight as well. Not going to be super surprising to see them really fast early. And I'm just going to exit out of it and I'm just going to deal with it because I cannot have that up on the screen right now. So anyway, meanwhile, we got about 5 minutes left here in qualifying. Up front right now is Troy Thomas leading the way. Of course, that is in the Gen 6 car. Alan Wild currently, who you see, is number 2. That is in the the next gen.
The next gen. Yep.
The first Gen 4 we got is Andrew, who is currently P6 right now, which kind of surprised by that, Todd, I think.
Yeah.
You see, Gen 6 a little bit, or I'm sorry, Gen 4 a little bit slower. I think kind of surprises both of us. What is going on? There we go. So I'm trying to get all my cameras and stuff up, and it's that go SDK. That's why I don't ever use it.
Yeah, and to round off the truck class, Stony Benfield on top of the board right now with a 3165.
Yeah. So we'll get that going and all that good stuff here in just a moment. Meanwhile, Todd, we are on week. Sorry, I'm trying to do this while I'm talking. We are on week number 7. 3 more weeks to go. What's your thoughts so far? This into the season.
Well, we've seen a lot of good racing, a lot of good battles between class leaders and everything else. Across the season. One trend I believe that we've noticed is everybody races clean till about the last quarter of the race, and then we have our 1 or 2 yellows, and pretty much writes the story of every night. So, but this, I will tell you, for this league to run this kind of a series racing for the first season that they've been doing it, it is a really good,
it actually
clean
is really good
series.
Yeah, it really is actually very impressive. And meanwhile, I know you guys, like I said, just bear with me with all the other stuff that you're seeing on your screen at the moment. It is because of, I didn't have everything completely set up like I thought I did. So that's Todd's fault.
Of course it is.
All right, so let me get this. Sorry, your computer, I completely forgot my password and everything on it. All right, Todd, we got it out. Go ahead. Sorry, you keep talking for a moment while I do this.
Right while we're sitting here, Trey Thomas has actually improved on his lap time to a 31:49. As we're under 3 minutes left of qualifying here. Don't see anybody. Benelli has gone to the top of the board for the Gen 4 class with a 31:51.
Okay. It's a good one. We talked about Stony Benfield. We haven't had that name in here.
It's been a while.
I've known Stony. Well, I've raced with Stony. I don't really know him like that, but I've raced with him now for. Well, when I came in to iRacing, he was here. So I've been here 8 years or 9 years now. So he's been here as long as I have. Probably longer, to be honest, I would guess. What is the track team called? So I'm still trying to get all this stuff set up.
Let me look here. Trying to pull everything up myself. I cannot see it because of my overlay right now.
Okay, you're fine. So we'll get ready to go racing here in just a minute. I cannot get this daggone. I forgot my password to log into ATVO, so it's taking me a minute.
Oh, Lord.
Are you surprised?
We're kind of all over the place tonight.
Yeah, we just got to practice ourselves.
Yeah.
And then I probably should have had all this already set up. Usually I do. But, I thought I did have it all set up, and, things happen, I guess. Why does it keep loading up what's that, too?
Current track temp right now is 122 degrees.
Okay. So it's pretty good. You're going to see tires fall off. What was pit stops on the last mile and a half we went to? Do you remember?
I want to say it was like maybe 25, 26 laps, something like that, I think.
Yeah, I cannot remember. All right, I've about got this set up, by the way. Just got to push a button on my phone to say it's me.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I can't use SDK and, there we go. I can't use SDK to use cameras because the way it works is like there's too many buttons and I only know one way. And even though it allows me to have more buttons on my screen,
Yeah.
There we go. Now we're good. We're good now. Oof. That's your fault.
Okay, I'll take the blame.
I need somebody to.
Yeah.
And get this bigger so I can see what I'm doing. This over here so I can see what I'm doing over here. Alright, we're good. We're good. Alright, so meanwhile, qualifying is Troy Thomas, Cody Benelli starting P1, Alan Wild starting P1 as well in his class, along with Stoney Benfield in the trucks. The truck championship, we're going to talk about that here in just a minute, is very close. And that's something I do want to speak of here in just a minute as the grid's starting to take place here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. These guys grid on the front stretch here at Atlanta, Todd, not on the pit road like we have seen at other tracks. So
Yeah, I think Atlanta's always been like that.
yeah, I believe it has to. All right, so we'll get
Which
ready
is
to go.
odd. Which is odd because you got Texas and Auto Club.
Are they like that on the
Who-
new Atlanta as well? Do they still? I
don't know.
I can't remember, to be honest. You would think we'd
Sure.
know.
Yeah, and I didn't mean to throw Auto Club in there. I meant Charlotte, where they grid up diagonally on pit
Yeah,
road.
I can't remember if they do it the new Atlanta or not. You'd think that we would be really more prepared than what we are today.
Yeah,
And really we're not. And I absolutely butchered it, and I'm sorry. I'm getting other stuff popping up on my screen because I'm trying to get standings and stuff up too. All right, so we are rolling here. I want to mention, let me go ahead and do this, Todd, real quick. Gen 4 class, who we see up front right now, being led by Andrew Teff, currently being held by 13 points over Cody Bonelli, 14 points over Lee Campbell. So Lee and Cody's actually in the top battle for second. Gen 6 class, being led by Troy Thomas. I don't think that's no surprise because we had, a few weeks there was nobody else in that class. So he's being dominated by him. Next gen, Brandon Honeycutt, who is in here tonight. He's leading by 49 over Curtis Ecker. Wayne Scott is currently third in that class as well. Truck class is where things get interesting because Nathan Emerson currently holds the lead. But Hunter McCann currently 8 points behind with Cooper and Jesse Fox third and fourth. So battle's really going to be in the trucks, I think. But anyway, up front, we're about to go racing as we take the Gen 4s side by side through turns 3 and 4. It's like an old school look to it just because, it's Gen 4s at the old land. Anyway, green flag, Todd.
Yep, pace car drops down. Green flag is out here at Atlanta. We are underway.
Oh.
Cody Benelli gets a little loose on the on the start. Looks like
Major
Andrew
wheel
Teff
spin.
gonna lead everybody.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well,
And the yellow is out.
Mara. Was you expecting that?
No, I was not.
We're going to replay because this is our first wreck that has happened this early in a race in a very long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's multiple cars involved. Now, one thing we do want to mention, Todd, and it looks like it starts because somebody shoots the gap and goes 4 wide. And it's because there was a check up in front. There's a 68 because it shoots the gap and takes out the 4. But one thing we want to go ahead and mention is that damage will not affect none of these cars.
No, these guys got the damage model turned off.
Which is
So
weird. But
Yeah,
at the same
because-
time, it's a good thing in a way.
it is in a good way, but
It's weird.
it's weird because if they have damage turned off, why do these guys have
Fast repairs.
I don't understand.
I don't know.
But
That's Andrew's fault.
yep, we'll blame him.
So we're going to get somebody to come down. Is that Cody coming down? So Cody's coming down for
It
some
looks like
reason.
to me.
Yeah. Now Cody's coming down for some reason. And
No, it's Andrew Teff.
is that Andrew? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Is he in a different paint?
I'm showing the 26 car.
Is it Crown Royal?
Yep.
Okay, see, I'm getting that this week. I can actually see it.
Yeah. And it looks like he just came down and got fuel to top off, which is that's a smart move.
It is. So he will get back out there. Not going to hurt him once again. Hey, caution comes out with wheel spin very early in this race, Todd. And that's something we're going to have to really watch on cold tires, even after these guys do hit pit road.
Yeah,
At a place like this, tires are massive.
You're almost beneficial to stay out on old tires and run them because they're gonna have more grip than these freshies.
Especially, early, like in 5 laps or so in, like just stay out because they got heat in them. Same time, the tires do get absolutely demolished here on the long run.
Yeah.
Like it will shred a tire on the old land. It's like a speed grader. You remember when NASCAR came here? It was literally like 15 laps. They'd have to come down, 15, 20 laps, because it was like a speed grader, kind of like Bristol was a few years back.
Bristol, Darlington was like that.
Yeah. And it was very similar here before they did the repave.
Yeah.
Which I absolutely loved it, by the way.
I loved it too. I wasn't really opposed to the
I'm the same way.
But I wish they would have kind of like not made it so fresh. Like have it kind of like
it's weird because and that's the thing is like after they put the whole fresh paint, or I'm gonna call it fresh paint down, it basically made it where it's full throttle racing, pack racing, Talladega style. And it's going to take however many years to get it back like this again. I mean, it'll be a while. I mean, the racing has gotten a little bit better now that the track has gotten a little bit more age on it. It is getting better each year. But that first couple of years, and especially on iRacing, the New Atlanta is brutal.
Yes, it is.
I mean, it's full throttle the entire time. So, not the biggest fan of it personally, but that's why I'm glad we're here at the old one.
Yep. So here we go. We're going to line these guys up one more time. Pace car comes down. And restart zone now. Green flag is back out. Cody Benelli gets a better launch that time. Running the top.
Yeah, watching right now, Andrew, or Benelli. That's who I think we're watching. Let me change cameras here to make sure. Yeah, Cody Benelli in that 60 car. So I was in spectator cam. I couldn't tell who I was looking at.
Well, currently Benelli is running second.
Yeah, Lee Campbell up front. Yeah, Lee Campbell, that's who it was. I'm sorry.
Out of turn 4. Looks like everybody's going to survive one lap here.
That is the key, by the way. 17 drivers, by the way, Todd, making the start tonight. Very good turnout.
Very good turnout compared to the past couple of weeks. Yeah. Smaller turnout.
See the 68 right there, clearing Jesse Fox at the 69, right behind Andrew Tabb. Tony Benfield still your race leader in the truck series, that is, the number 30 or 75. Honeycutt right behind him. Of course, Honeycutt in that next gen, and he is racing the one of Nathan Emerson. Trying to see our closest back. These guys will stay pretty close, I believe. We should have pretty good racing for the most part all night, I do believe.
Yeah, I think we will as well, but my question is how long is it going to take for these next gens to take over the overall race lead?
Yeah, especially on a track that's wore out like this. You got a good point, because we know that the Gen 6, or Gen 4, I'm sorry, will burn stuff up. We're seeing the 28 right now of Alan Wild already battling for the second spot. I don't feel like we're going to waste no time at all. Yeah, you can kind of see right there. He's taking that spot away already. Overall second place, Alan Wild in the next gen. Not surprising, we don't think, because once again, to be honest, you may see Gen 4 fall back quite a bit on the long run.
Yeah.
We may see the trucks get faster than them and everything. It's Tony Benfield currently leading the way in the trucks, being ran down by Nathan Emerson last time by. Emerson was quicker, yes, by about a little under.
Let's see what type of speed these trucks get up to for about 176, I want to say, into turn 3.
I got that somewhere where I can pop it up.
Yeah.
And I can't find it where it's at on here right now. because everything's kind of confusing on my overlay. So, oh, there it is. Walking Benfield right for the overall truck series lead. Emerson right on the back bumper. Benfield up to 177 miles an hour. I know the Cup cars.
Gen 6s.
Gen 6, yeah. Gen 6 used to be really fast here.
Yeah.
I mean, they was like scary fast. It got to that point where they actually was over 200, if I'm not mistaken, at one point. Which they're like that now. They're close to it in Atlanta.
I think so.
Yeah, since that repave, I think that they're close to 200 as well still. It's just they don't burn the tires up. So yeah, they're only going 178 here.
Yeah, next gen, they're only running about 179, 180.
Yeah. So that makes sense. So yeah, and that the newer pave's definitely faster. I thought they used to go way faster than that, to be honest. Up front, Alan Wild leading. Lee Temple currently second. Cody Benelli, Kirby Wainscott. I didn't realize Alan Wild actually took over the top spot. We might have had an issue, by the way. Brandon Honeycutt might have got loose off turn 2. He did. Here's a replay of that off turn 2. Honeycutt loses the nose and the back end snaps around. Hard impact to the inside wall. But, once again, as you can see, no damage. He only actually, loses quite a few spots, but still, what not affect him.
Out of third overall, looks like Wainscott did clear Benelli. Benelli tried to pull a crossover here 3 and 4, but just did not have the speed.
A little bit further back here in the truck series, Jesse Fox, currently 5th in class. They're 69. Wainscott, by the way, looks like he does clear Campbell this time out of turn 2.
2nd overall.
Will we see the top line come in here, you think, in any of these classes? I wouldn't think, but I don't know.
We might, but
depends what
if
class,
anything, I think the one class that I do see them moving up there are the trucks.
Yeah, I can see the trucks too. I was thinking, I didn't think the Gen 6 or next gen would. I was kind of leaning maybe Gen 4 might move up a little bit, but I was like, damn, there. Trucks definitely probably at least run higher up the track anyway.
Yeah.
Stoney actually right in the middle.
I can actually see next gen and Gen 4 class running like the rights on that upper seam.
Yep.
And then the trucks running between the seam and the wall.
Cody Benelli takes over Gen 4 lead and drives away.
Yeah, I'm really surprised with that.
Yeah, the way he was able to drive away that quick, like he's already 4 tenths ahead by doing that.
With that launch that he had on the initial start.
Yeah.
Yeah,
because I don't think any of these guys took tires.
I don't think so either.
We're within.
Yellow.
Oh, yellow is out. Andrew Tapp. And he he actually had to tow back.
Wow.
Something might have happened to him, though. I don't know. Yeah, I think something happened. He's not even popping up on my, like, where I can switch, it seemed.
Yeah.
I'm not sure what that was. Something might have happened, like, inside the car, or something might get disconnected. I don't know. But caution comes out. Which I think ties are. It's either ties that are right there at it for most cautions this season.
Yep. It's kind of crazy though how they're all coming earlier in the racing. Normally it's
later,
past the halfway.
Why did
Benelli coming down. Maybe they feel like they can go a little longer.
I feel like Nathan Emerson stays out. That's interesting. I feel like this is going to hurt you. Maybe they're kind of like what you was thinking earlier too, Todd. The wheel spin is such a big issue that they're worried about it. So this gives us a great chance, because really we don't see us too much, to race off pit road camera. You guys will see that. Here they come. It's so weird being back at old Atlanta.
Oh, I know.
It is. Like, I was sitting there looking, because everything looks like so outdated compared to now. And it is. I mean, it's an old track. It's like 2008.
Yeah.
I think the year of this one. So it's such an old track, but it's so outdated. Like, from a broadcaster standpoint, like when you're looking down the track, how outdated it actually is and old it looks. So I try to find something. Minimize that. Minimize that.
Give us a minute here. We're going to get everybody kind of
Yeah.
caught back up and double filed back up.
What's your favorite Atlanta race? There's been a couple good ones. There's been like
it's
3 or
gotta
4
be-
good ones.
It's got to be that year. I believe it was 2003 when it was Jimmy Johnson versus Carl Edwards.
Oh, I didn't think about that one. I was thinking the Jeff Gordon one.
Oh, yeah, the 2001 one with Kevin Harvick.
Yeah, that was such
Another
a
good one.
And then we had the one actually at Atlanta last year.
Yeah,
That was fantastic racing, honestly.
3 wide
Yeah,
at the line.
that might be up there too. And then the one, am I thinking Bobby Labonte as well, or was that Texas? Let's see.
No, that between Bobby Labonte and Dale Earnhardt.
Was that here?
I think that was in 2000. Yes.
It was. That might be one of the best ones. That's when Bobby drove the 18 Interstate Matters.
Yep.
Is that the year he won the championship? He won it in 2000, didn't he? Did Bobby win the championship in 2000? Yeah. Yeah, I
Yes.
couldn't remember if it was 99 or 2000 he won. Gordon won in 99, I think.
97, 95, 97, or 98 in 2001.
98. Okay. Couldn't remember if it was 98 or 99.
So here we go. Pace car dives down pit road once again.
I wouldn't be surprised to
And
have one finish like
Green
that.
flag is out. Yeah, that would be really cool to see as you see the one getting loose here on the
Wheel
on the
spin, man.
restart.
That wheel spin is so bad that it's
Yup.
like, I mean, it's and with older tires, by the way, you're going to see him get his door sucked off because he didn't pit. And now that they're up to speed, unless he's able to go like 5 laps and get a caution, it'll work out really good. Brandon Honeycutt is very happy right now. He came down and went ahead and took tires. The top 2, Alan Wall and Wayne Scott, did not take tires. So Honeycutt's like right now, like, okay, well, here's my chance to take over the lead. Meanwhile, I got to say it's a whole lot. Troy Thomas and Dennis Kane. The Gen 6 is a race. Dennis Kane takes, or I'm sorry, Troy Thomas still has the lead at the moment. Dennis Kane in the 4. And then you see Nathan Emerson, by the way, gets struck up on the high side. So, for guys that do not know, just in case you're wondering, on the ticker, blue once again is next gen class. Actually, let me see. I think I actually have a thing that shows this now. I think I got it fixed earlier. So I was like, we will add this. I think it will pop up. Maybe. Let's see. Hopefully we can get it to where it says. Well, I ain't gonna say it. I was hoping I could actually say what kind of car it is. Anyway, the blue is your next gen. Your yellow, goldish looking is your Gen 4s. The pink is Gen 6, and the purple is your trucks. And it's multi-class racing on oval. One of the cool things that when they brought us in, when we talked about this a few weeks ago and for a few times already, was that we only really broadcast things now that's interesting to us.
Yeah.
And I think we got to that point where we broadcasted so many races where we do that now, thank gosh. But good racing, by the way, the trucks. I haven't even mentioned it. They're literally 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, all nose to tail. So we'll kind of go with that, but this is one of the cool things about it. It's multi-class. We're going to watch them stretch for a minute.
Yeah.
Right out
Enfield got
second.
real close. Enfield got real close, making some contact there with the, I believe it was an 88 off of turn 2.
Yeah, Enfield was leading the trucks a few moments ago. And remember, we had Nathan Emerson that one stay out. He is right in the middle of this fourth in class out of the 8 trucks that is in here. And you see him falling back a little bit. Waylon underneath him.
Another thing I can see happening here is I can see these guys running, these trucks running the higher lane to defend their spot.
You know, I seen Emerson go up a moment ago, and I felt like that's what he was doing. Was going up there to try to defend it. So that's something, because these trucks have never been on this track.
No, they have not.
Like ever on iRacing, not near official races or nothing, unless it's a hosted race or something like that, because nobody runs it anymore officially.
Right.
So with this build in this truck, with the package that these trucks bring, I'd imagine it's a handful to drive.
Oh yeah. But look at this.
With these.
Now look at the run that Emerson's getting now on these older tires. I feel like it takes a few laps for these tires to kind of get the heat back in them. But then, it could be, it's a risky move. Stay out.
Yeah, we'll definitely see if it pays off. I'm looking at, we'll know more once he crosses the line. I know he's battled a little bit. We'll kind of look at the lap time when he crosses the line. Last time out, he was the second slower. But once again, he was in the middle of traffic.
Right.
He was a little bit faster that time, still off by about 7/10 over the leader. I'm wondering how much longer can he really stay out there. He's 28 laps in with this set. Where we know that he came down since the first caution. So he stayed out the entire time. So he's going to have to come in here in a minute. Alan Wild's going to have to come in. He's leading the way. Kirby Wainscott's going to have to come in just a few moments as well. So
I wonder if he's actually trying to make it in a two-stop race.
Well, it's funny you mentioned it because I was wondering if it was just like some type of different type of pit strategy he could use, which could work out.
Yeah.
I do want to mention Andrew back on track, however, 17th, 4 laps down. Cody Benelli currently leading. What happened to Lee Campbell?
I am not sure.
He took 2 tires open, by the way.
Well.
David, he's battling David Kennedy, who we're not very familiar with, by the way.
No, we are.
He's just now getting around David. So, and I don't know if David actually took tires out. It's showing he didn't take tires at all, but it makes me a lap timing a little wonky. I feel like if he came down and took tires. Ernest Cedric takes over the top spot. Not a surprise. He did take tires. He's like,
no,
yeah.
Sir.
Now, let me check something, Todd, because these guys majors they got tire sets, I believe. Mm-hmm. And I'm wondering if that's why.
Maybe that's why they decided not to come down for tires?
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. I think they got tire sets.
Yeah, I think
3
I thought
tire
I
steps.
seen.
Yeah, 3 tire steps. So that could be why. Because in the longer run, if you took tires super early in the long run, it will hurt you. I feel like 25's your max. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's where you want to be. You got your 25 pit after that.
Yep.
And then the 25, 25, 25 equals 75. So I feel like that's where you want to be. Speaking of tires, next week tires could be an issue again. We go to Las Vegas. That's gonna be a fun one. It's actually
it's definitely gonna be fun.
I guess that's our shortest track we're really going to, but technically it's the same size as this. We go Vegas, Texas, and Daytona for our season finale.
Texas is the one that I'm really more interested in.
Yeah, especially with turn one.
Yeah.
That place. I mean, you burn your tires up there too, and you know this. 'Cause we did it in trucks. It is very tough to drive on old tires because I still haven't figured it out. I mean, I've won there, but it is a very. And I was just because I was on newer tires. On old tires, I was not good. Nathan Emerson, by the way, has come down pit road and pitted and has left his pit stop. So 4 tire change for the one. He did go 1 lap down, but that should cycle back through eventually once we get to that point. So he was able to go 35 laps, 34 laps, but we did have 2 yellows. So what? About 27 to 30 laps or so you got to pit?
Yeah, I would say so. I mean, he's still going to be short after, I think.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely going to have to pit again. I think it's more just about tires. He just wants to have an extra set of tires, you know, for when he comes in that last time. He didn't really lose too much time, but when he came down pit road, I mean, yes, he wasn't leading, but he didn't really give up too much time. Honeycutt takes over second in the next gen, so watch for Alan Wild and Kirby Wainscott in the pit. They might be able to go a little bit longer, but they may not. They're not pitting yet. Cody Benelli out front, leading the way in the Gen 4s, by the way. He is leading by a lot.
Yeah.
About 16 seconds over Lee Campbell right now. I may be clearly wrong, although that's about what it's out.
Yeah, Lee Campbell here, I think he's definitely wore his stuff out.
Yeah, I believe he only took 2.
Yeah.
Which would make sense why Cody is able to drop away like he is. Yeah, Campbell last time by ran a 34.1. Cody ran a 33.6. So that's a big difference. What did you say the track chip was here? 119?
It was 122 earlier.
That is hot.
Yeah.
That is really hot. Ain't that?
What is it right now?
I'm not sure. I'm trying to find my weather thing so I can pop it up. There it is. 124 track tip.
Oh my god.
That is really hot. It's only 85 or 80 degree air temp, but 124 degrees track tip. That's cooking. Literally.
Yeah.
Wow. Wasn't you in a very hot track tip the other day at Michigan? Wasn't it about this temperature?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's sure it was about this temp.
Yeah, it was very, very slick, obviously.
Yeah, you said it wasn't very fun, didn't you?
No, it was not fun.
And that's with the open setup that we have. That's tough.
Yeah.
Just looking around, nothing really going on too much. Kind of space it out just a little bit. Jesse Fox, gets a little loose. He was actually the only closest battle we had. He was right on the back bumper of Hunter. I was going to watch that. He got really loose out of turn 2, so he's going to have to run back down. Jesse Fox has not won yet this season. And it is David Kimmons going around. Let's see what happens. Oh. Well. I don't know. What happened there?
I don't think somebody's seen him sitting there. Scoop, sir, can't park there.
That was, that's our overall race leader, by the way, of Curtis Ecker.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he definitely did not see him sitting there, I don't think. That's a tough situation to be in. I think maybe he moved down to let him go, but he just didn't see him.
Yeah.
So, big break here for, some of these guys. But I don't know. I don't know if I call it a break or not, because now you're going to have to run about 30 laps, Todd. About 35
Yeah.
laps on one set of tires. If you take tires here, that's tough. So, really, Emerson and Alan Wild and Kirby Wainscott all have a benefit here by staying out a little bit later like they did. So we'll watch Ecker come down, and we're going to watch the race off pit road. We had a wreck on pit road.
Oh, yep.
88 had trouble getting on, and just bumped through the grass.
Meanwhile, Ecker did slide through his pit box. So
Oh,
we'll see if that affects his restart spot. And looks like he's only going to lose one spot off
yeah,
pit road.
Alan Wild was able to win the race off pit road. Curtis Ecker, Kirby Wainscott, Cody Benelli, Brandon Honeycutt. Looks like he might have lost a couple spots. Actually, he might have been right there anyway. Troy Thomas, Hunter Burkham, Jesse Fox. Your Truck Series race off pit road. Almost that halfway point in the week number 7 Atlanta race for the Racers Elite Network. Check out Racers Elite, racerselite.com if you are interested in racing. They got a bunch of series, all broadcast by a group of different broadcasters, which is pretty cool how they've kind of gotten a few broadcasters to actually come over and kind of work really is one is what I'm kind of thinking is kind of what it's leaning towards a little bit. So pretty cool. Don't know why it's showing Alan Wild on pit, by the way. He's not on pit road.
So we'll see if Emerson can get a wave around here. Or if
Oh,
he's
they
just
just
gonna
wrecked,
stay
huh?
out.
The 26 is wrecked.
Oh,
I don't know what that was. Andrew's having all kinds of trouble tonight. Oh, he got wheel spin or something. I don't know if he got wheel spin, gas it. It said he goes underneath. I think he downshifted.
that may have been what it caused.
I think
that.
he downshifted it as he was revving up and downshifted or something. He's having some trouble. I think his wheel's having trouble. Well, all right. And he's he may just be bringing it back in. He's not very happy tonight. It don't seem like. He's your points leader, by the way, but he does have a big enough points lead where it's good.
And it does look like Emerson is dropping back to the field, but to the back of the field. But he better do it real quick because we're about to go green.
Yeah. Teff did come down pit road.
Yep.
Watch for wheel spin.
His car dives off. Green flag is back out.
Oh gosh, everybody. There's Scott starting in
Yeah.
third gear. I don't blame him though.
I don't blame him either.
Up front.
Looks like we're able to get away, at least.
Curtis Ecker, Alan Wild side by side. Cody Benelli running P3 overall, first in class. You know who that's a big break for? I thought it was Lee Campbell.
Yes.
That's a massive break. So he was not going to be able to close in on Cody.
No, not at all. Got a blinker up here.
Yeah, I've seen that. I had to actually move. Oh, very tight racing here up front. They was leaning on each other's doors going through turn 22.
Good. This is the kind of style racing we need to see.
I agree. Here they go again on it.
Yep.
Oh,
These guys. Oh, wow.
yeah, they're contacting. That's awesome.
Wow.
One thing about Ecker I noticed, he is not afraid to do it.
No, he is
I will
not.
give him credit on that. Like, I hate seeing him. You don't find a really super aggressive racers anymore. It's not always a bad thing as long as you do it the right way. He's doing it the right way. And I mean, Alan giving it back to him though. There they go again. Watch them make contact. There it is.
There it is right there. As Benelli gets loose off turn 4 watching this battle. If I was Cody Benelli, I'd have a grin from ear to ear.
That's fun. That's fun to
watching
watch. side by side. They've been side by side since we went back green. There's like a hornet's nest behind them, by the way, the truck series.
Dead. Those look like Ecker's going to clear them here.
So we'll jump straight back to the
3
truck
and
series
4.
because it's all over the place. We got a wreck.
Yellow.
No, there it is. Yep. 2 trucks. I seen a Hunter and I think it was Nathan or Stoney. Might have been. I think it was Stoney. So Hunter and Stoney, I do believe.
Now what do? Do you stay out?
Contact. Yeah, I think if you're Nathan Emerson, I would come down the pit. Oh, that's a big wreck. I didn't realize it was that hard of a wreck. Yeah, because Emerson hasn't came down. So now he's going to have the advantage of 5 or 6 lap fresher tires.
Yep.
If I'm him, I'm coming down here. Because you're at the halfway point, and he's still got 1 set in pit road.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm him, I'm coming down. Going to go ahead and get that. Let's see if he does, because I'm kind of curious if he does. Brandon Honeycutt coming up here. Or Emerson does come down. Benfield comes. See, I'm curious why Benfield's coming down. Actually, it might not be Benfield. Yeah. So I'm kind of curious on why Benfield's coming down because he took tires last time.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm not mistaken, they would only have 1 set, or they don't have a set left, but they got 1.
Yeah.
So yeah, right there, Nathan is taking his sets. Trucks are filling up the fields, what they're doing. But he is taking.
I just noticed that.
Yeah, he took tires. So that's smart by Emerson to come down and take tires. Because really, I mean, if we don't have a yellow, he's going to be the one in the driver's seat now.
Yep.
Because he could run 25 laps, come down, take tires, and be good to go. These other guys, they got to run at least, they got 7 laps on their tires right now. And that's going to, at a place like this, 7 laps is a lot.
It is. Compared to some of these other racetracks where you kind of want to stay out on 7-lap old tires.
Yeah.
This place here, no.
Yeah, I think this place, you can lose just so much time here on old tires. I've won races here because tires, lost races here because tires.
I think we all
I've won. I've lost more than I won here because of tires.
Yep.
I'm just now finally starting to figure out how to save a little bit of tire on a longer run. It only took me 8 years. And I'm still not even that great at it. But, luckily you all have helped me a lot with that.
Yeah. Does look like Benfield is going to fall back further into the field here.
Yeah, he came down, I think. Is he coming back down? Oh, he came back down and put more fuel in, didn't he?
Yeah, he came down and topped off.
Okay. 2 drivers are out of tonight's race. Waylon DeCam and Andrew Teff. Looks like they may be out.
Kind of weird not seeing the 98 out here.
It is. Especially at a place like this where I felt like he was going to be really good.
Yeah.
Because I feel like these harder tracks kind of benefit him a little bit. I don't know why, just what I've seen this year watching him.
So here we go. We're going to go back green, flag racing, as the pace car comes back down pit road.
Tire smoke.
Green flag is back out of the air. And, yeah, I didn't see very much tire spin there.
Yeah, everybody did a really good job on that one. I think everybody gave everybody plenty of room for now.
Battle for the race lead, heating up. Wild starting to put some pressure here on Ecker. Wild gonna go to the high side this time. Not gonna have a run off. Ecker will still lead this lap.
Remember last time by we seen the 2 guys side by side making contact. Not so much this time. Like Nathan Emerson restarted in 14th. David Clements coming down pit road. Not sure if there's a penalty or what it is, but he is on pit road.
hopefully he can get that settled here.
Blocking on that.
Yeah, I was surprised by that.
Yeah, he really moved up fast. Wade's not able to get around Benelli for third. Of course, does not matter. Battle for the front lead as well. Oh, actually, we had a change now. I forgot. Cooper took over the lead. Evan, the 68 is trying to get it from him right now.
Yep. Oh, the 8 got a little loose off the 4. It's going to give the 33 a run. Going into turn 1 here.
Remember, we've seen Allen and Ecker make contact last few times, especially in turn 4, when they're side by side. Not going to do this time.
Nope.
Battle for the truck lead side by side. Never mind. Cooper able to hold on. By the way, Emerson has worked his way up into this battle as well. He is way faster, Todd. 2/10 faster each lap. Is instructed to win.
Wow.
Yep. And he's got that benefit, man, with him. Like, guys, right now, if I'm Emerson, I'm very happy with the strat or how it's playing out.
Yeah.
He's going to split it and take the lead here. There he goes. Two leader in the truck series. Rest of them will be battling for seconds at 68. Evan takes it away. Todd, speaking of which, how about NASCAR making some turn last night?
Oh, it was great. I slept like a baby. I know you did as well.
Wasn't too bad, was it?
No, not at all. Only our favorite driver only led 173 out of the 200
That's
laps.
all?
So that's all.
All right.
So yeah.
That's actually pretty cool watching.
I kind of hope that they would bring All-Star Racing to Bowman Gray next season.
Todd, I made a mistake, by the way. Emerson is actually one lap down still. Oh, well, I was like, why is he not switching to live timing? And I looked down, I was like, oh, he's a lap down. Right now, he's not really a lap down, he just got it back the hard way.
Yeah.
So we'll have to wait and see.
Which is very impressive in itself.
Yeah, he's going to need to talk to right about now to get back around. Everything's spaced out pretty much. We'll watch the trucks here for a minute. There goes the tail, so we're trying to keep an eye on Evan and Cooper kind of running those tails. 68 actually just took that spot away from him. One thing about this place is dirty air. At a place that is very tough on tires anyway, the air that moves around here is so horrible. Not only are you, even in the trucks by itself, it would be bad, but you got the Gen 4s, the next gen, the Gen 6.
Yeah.
Speaking of Gen 6, well, actually, we'll watch the trucks right here. So they're side by side for a moment. Out of turn 4. And Cooper takes over the lead on the high side. Speaking of Gen 6, Dennis King, by the way, is leading in the Gen 6 cars.
Yeah, he just retook the lead over Thomas. I want to say it was about a lap and a half ago or something like that. I had seen the switch.
Yeah, I'm starting to wonder, possibly seeing some strategy starting to kind of work out here. We're 40 laps away from the end of this one. So the laps are going to start kicking down fairly quick once we hit that next. And what's interesting to me is, Todd, we're going to be very close on gas. I'm talking like 2 or 3 laps short. These guys have been out there 19 laps. They at least were thinking they're going to be about, I think they're going to be about a lap short. If we stay green, they're going to be about a lap or 2 short. So they're going to have to save some.
If you can, try to come down with like 32, 33 to go. Make sure you're good to the end.
Yeah. That's the thing. We're not entirely sure what the fuel run is We're thinking, we said earlier we take this between like 27 to 31
Yeah.
is what we said. We think, but we're not completely sure either. Because if you could run this to like lap 75, you're good. Like, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
I don't see them being able to run it long. You know, being they've been out there 20 laps now, and they still got to run. That's another 13 or 14 laps. I don't think they can run that long. Well, that's another 11 laps. So that's 32 laps that they would have. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. There is someone out there, though, that might be good. Brandon Honeycutt can run a little bit longer. He came down. It took fuel longer. Stoney Benfield also at the trucks took some fuel. Remember, we watched him come back down. Once again, next week, Las Vegas for week number 8 of the Monday Night Series class racing. Will not be returning next year, which was unfortunate. This is actually a pretty cool series. I don't think it took off like everybody's hoped, but
Right.
I mean, tonight showed it still produced.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they still had some great races this season.
Yeah, I'm just currently going through the field right now. Everything's all really spaced out.
Yeah, I'm watching Evan go from 19 and Cody Benelli. Not surprising. Longer run, you'll see the Gen Force fall back a little bit. Oh, Benelli hard into the wall. No caution. Don't want to do that too much. He's still in front of Lee Campbell by only about 2 seconds though. Definitely don't want to be hitting the wall too much.
To turn 4, looks like Alan Wild still leading Curtis Ecker by about half a second for the overall race win.
If anybody is curious on joining one of those leagues that these guys run, they run multiple leagues, including a full race Cup Series league, I believe, starting very soon. Well, actually, they've already started. RacingElite.com. Check them out. Andrew does a great job. He tries so hard to get the participation. He does. He like, out of all the league owners we've really met, he is one of the hardest ones that does work hard for it up, not even up and become a league, but for to try to make a league grow and become better. I think he's got a direction on which way he wants it to go. I want to mention, up front, Curtis Decker has been running back down Alan Wild.
Yeah, last I checked, it was, like I said, it was a half a second. Now it's
A little
kind of
more.
falling back to almost 8/10.
Yeah, I said that he was running him down as well, and that time he was getting slower. We'll kind of keep it on now. We are within that window where pit stops could happen at any time. We're 26 laps in on this set of tires and fuel as well. We're not entirely sure how many laps they could go. Mid-Todd thought earlier between 27 to 31 or so. They need to try to make it to at least 30 or 73.
Yep.
To be able to make it. And I think that's still very close. I'm counting yellows as well. So that's something very close. I really think 75 is where you really want to make it to. But we got a car slowing down. Thought I seen somebody coming down pit road.
Looking at Lee Campbell here, trying to get around Stoney Benfield, 3 and 4.
Yeah, these two kind of been around each other for a little bit now. Once pit road is in that window, this place is going to get so busy.
Oh yeah.
Like,
The main thing is, like, these guys are definitely going to have to worry about coming down off of a hot racetrack onto a dirty, colder pit road.
And then leave it on the hot racetrack on cold tires that could,
Yep.
we've seen become issues, not only in here, but with us as well. We've had issues. we should see them coming out. And really, you don't want to be the first one off.
No,
But
you
that's
don't.
like,
You want to
really
be.
don't.
You want about maybe second or third
Yeah,
on pit
You
road.
don't want to be first on pit road, but I promise you, if you are first on pit road, it will not be very long after that. Everybody else will be on two.
Yeah.
I think these guys are good to make it to the end now. I believe. Everybody should be able to make it. It shouldn't be much of an issue because we're on lap 73, coming to 74. So, we'll wait and see. If anybody comes down, we'll pass it on immediately. Battle right now for second in trucks. Hunter and Evan, the 48 68. You like Swedish fish?
Yes, sir.
Do you really?
Yes, sir.
Not a surprise that you do. Oh, pit stops. Cody Benelli and Lee Campbell.
I kind of figured that was about to happen.
Yep, we knew that Jim Force would probably be the first because they usually use that more than anything first.
Let's
Now,
see if the 03 comes down this time by.
both making their pit stops pretty good. Now, what's interesting, Todd, is they come in 31 laps on the run. We did have 2 yellows, and I'm very still curious
Yep.
about are they safe with the Gen 4s.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's close. 25 laps is going to be close.
Last time by, the 03 did not come down pit road. So we'll see if he decides to come down this time by as he works his way through 3 and 4.
Roy Thomas has taken back the lead, by the way. At
Did
68.
notice that.
68 is on pit road.
Oh, we got a
Okay.
problem with the 03. He got tied up before and hit the wall, and I thought she was going to go around on him.
68 and 75 also on pit road. So Stoney knew that he couldn't make it any further than what he did, so he went ahead and came down pit road. 28 and 8 is on pit road. Now we know Honeycutt can go a little bit longer than the rest of these guys because he came down. Here comes the 03. Oh, he lost it on that transition.
Yep.
You mentioned it. That was going to be an issue. I haven't seen nobody wreck entering pit lane. That don't mean it hasn't happened because we haven't seen it and it hasn't showed us that it's happened.
Yeah. Now the question is Cam going to come down this time by?
Honeycutt is on pit road. Yeah, you're right. So will the 48 hit pit road? Yes, he will.
Yep.
See the back end skating?
Oh,
There it is. He does it okay. It could have been way worse.
yeah.
I mean, it definitely will hurt him, but that could have been way, way worse. Make sure he don't slide through his box.
Does not.
All right. So, real quick, Wayne Scott has not pitted. Troy Thomas has not pitted. Dennis King has not pitted. Of course, that is the next gen 2 Gen 6s. Nathan Emerson has not pitted. Of course, he could go a little bit more. Everybody else after that has. So we will wait as Wayne Scott leading that lap. Todd,
Yes, sir.
issues on pit road. Curtis Ecker caught speed.
Oh,
Yep.
no.
Yep, he is not going to win this race as he is now 2 laps down. So he will be a lap down for sure compared to everybody else once it cycles through. Yep, that's a tough one there.
Yeah. I feel bad for him
Yeah,
'cause
that's a tough one.
he was in the prime position battling with Alan Wild here
Yeah.
for the overall race lead there for most of that run.
Yeah, he had an issue entering pit road. speeding penalty, it looks like. Or unsafe pit entry. Could have been that.
Looks like the 03 is back
all
on pit road.
Yep, I was wondering that too. That is not scheduled. I'm wondering if there's a penalty for speeding on exit.
Yeah, there could be.
I bet there is. We will find out if he spins longer than 15 seconds. And to confirm the suspicion, yes, speeding on pit road. That's somebody else that's had trouble this year. This Cooper, he's been up front so many times. There's just something happened. It's a tough break. I know we have very weak points, but
Yep.
that's a tough break. Battle on the front four in the race lead. Evan trying to take. Oh, somebody just went to the pit road. 52, David Kimmons had trouble entering pit road.
Well. Brand new leader for the truck race.
Evan takes that away. Oh, okay. The one just got completely dumped and spinning. No caution yet. Caution's going to come out. There it is.
There it is.
Yeah, that was it. Oh, he's back across traffic. Oh, my Lord.
Oh boy.
He had some help.
Yeah, he's broke.
So he was a little loose coming out of turn 2. Oh, that's what happened. He actually did not have help. He just got loose out of turn 2 and lost it. Yep, and he looks like he may be broken. Even though there's no damage. I don't know if the steering can still break. It might be able to. So, Todd, a big break for Kirby Wainscott, by the way.
Yes.
Because he lapped a lot of people. And he will come down and take fresh tires. Also, big break for Troy Thomas. Tell you, there is a chance. I was going to say there's a chance Nathan Emerson's going to use lap back, but I lied.
Yep.
Fifth
There you
caution.
go. Wayne Scott to come down.
Most cautions we've had all season.
Yeah, but I mean, we still had some really good racing so far tonight.
No, we've had some great races. Good thing. Like, I don't mind fight. Like, that type of cautions, you know, that much racing is pretty good. That's like the perfect type of race you want to go see. Have a little bit of cautions, you know, not too many, but there's still enough racing that you'd be happy with, and good racing. Yeah, I thought the 60 of Campbell might have got into him, but I went and looked at the replay. He just lost it on his own at turn 2. Not surprised. I've done that. Especially here. So we'll set this up once we go through and let everybody get back in order, because it is like too much right now. I don't know, but there's a football game must be played this weekend. I don't know if you know about that.
Yeah, I do. I hear it about every 3 hours or so from you.
There's a team out of Philadelphia, born and raised, plays football most of their days. They're pretty good, some will say. Others will say that they're not.
I knew this was gonna come up eventually tonight.
I was waiting to see how long I could go without saying it.
I was kind of waiting too.
I was trying not to say it, like I really was trying not to, and I was like, I gotta let somebody know. It's like right there on the tip of my tongue. Gotta let somebody know. Hey Todd, Alan Wild did not pit. Oh, that's
really? Yeah. Well,
No.
yeah, that's right. He stayed out.
yeah. I was gonna say it was good right now, but he was not, was he?
No, he was not.
So Wayne Scott going to be in the
Wayne
driver's
Scott's
seat.
got a chance.
He's got more than a chance. I think he's going to possibly win it, because them fresh tires are going to. I mean, You just don't want to get in trouble and do anything crazy, you know what I mean? All right, so real quick, Alan Wild, 10 lap tires, Kirby Wainscott, fresh tires, Corey Thomas, fresh tires, Brandon Honeycutt, 9 lap tires, Evan, 10 lap tires. Oh, that's right. Some cars don't even have tires, Todd. I didn't think about that.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Here we go.
Whoever stayed out early enough to save that tires, one being Wainscott.
Green flag is back out in the air as we go to 13 to go here at Atlanta. And Wild actually gets the launch that he
Really
needed.
good started. Yeah, really good launch. Caution is out. David Clemens again, I think. Oh, yeah, he's stacked up. See, wheel spin, I think. Yeah, I don't really know. That was an interesting one. I don't think it was wheel spin. I think it was more he was scared to get on throttle. It could have been a wheel spin. Nah, he was, I don't know.
I'm hoping these guys can get
He got
these
wheel
last.
spin.
I'm hoping these guys can get these last 10 or 11 laps in quick here. My headset's been yelling at me ever since about. Yeah.
So if his headset
if I've
does
been-
die, we know.
Yeah. That's kind of why I've been kind of weird tonight. I've been trying to talk whatever I can.
I love this headset. I really do.
Yeah.
And it stays charged a while after you charge it. I'd stay charged for like a week when I charge it.
Yeah.
I don't know how long yours does. Mine's just like 3 days.
Yeah. As of lately, it's been about 3 days.
But the person that talks in your headphones, the woman that talks to you, it says, battery low. It makes you so mad. The way that she talks, I don't like it out.
Yeah.
It ain't like the top of the top headsets, but they're actually really good headsets for what they are.
Yeah.
Anyway, 10 laps to go once we cross the line. Alan Wild going to try to get another good launch over Kirby Wainscott. Troy Thomas looks like, yeah, he's going to be on his way to another victory, it looks like, because Dennis Kane won lap down.
Yep.
So it looks like Troy Thomas is going to go on to another victory. Don't know the situation with Honeycutt yet. He's still got a chance to possibly win this as well.
Yep. Lee Campbell leading the Gen 4 class. Can he finally get it done?
Yeah, and the thing is, didn't he win a couple weeks ago?
Actually,
I think he did, didn't he?
he did win last week.
Yeah, so he's trying to go back to back. And honestly, it looks like he's going to have a chance because Cody has older tires, about 10 lap difference in tires. The battle looks like it could really be with the trucks. Stoney Benfield has the freshest tires, starting in 4th in trucks. So, could see Stoney pick up a win. I think Stoney had a YouTube channel at one time.
I think he did as well.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
I know I raced with him for a while. Matter of fact, I think a while back I was doing a special event. He was going to run it, but we ended up canceling it.
He does do a few special events for people.
Yeah. We didn't have enough drivers, so.
Know that feeling? Not
It's tough.
Go. It is. It's tough to get a league going and really keep it going. 3 drivers out, by the way. Curtis Ecker, Waylon McCam, and Andrew Teff are out of tonight's race. Dave Hunter can win it. Go ahead.
Yeah. The question is the 33 going to get the better launch this time, like last time, or is
What do you see?
10?
33? Is that a custom number? Because I see 28.
Yeah, I see. It must be a custom number, but the green flag is back out in the air.
Good start. Wow, he's able to get that good of a start.
Yeah.
Keep your eye on, by the way, Stony Benfield. It's one of the truck series. Brandon Honeycutt, by the way, Todd Manager's disconnected. I think he might have had an X limit.
That's not good.
Because I don't see him unless he blinked out. Somebody coming down pit road. Looks like Nathan Emerson is coming down pit road. The trucks.
Yep. So that's gonna pretty much end his night.
Battle right now going to be in this really the truck series for second. Cause Evan right now gone from the rest of the field. Jesse Fox, how about that?
Yeah, Benfield looking underneath of Jesse Fox here for second place in the truck class.
Jesse yet to have a win, but has had a few decent finishes. I think his tires are a little shot as well. Benfield's going to have a chance at this lead.
Oh, yeah.
If he's able to get clear of Fox, that is.
He's got to do it here in 3 and 4.
Yeah, because if they keep racing, there it is.
And there, yep, he's clear of Fox in third.
Funny going to try to run down Evan for the top spot in trucks. Kind of keep an eye on the Gen 6 and next gen, or I'm sorry, the next gen and
Gen 4.
Yeah, Gen 4 as well. They're kind of spaced out a little bit. So I'm going to keep Alan Wild continuing to pull away a little bit in the overall top spot. And Simmons Lee Campbell right now kind of pulling away.
5 to go here in Atlanta.
Not only is he going to catch him, he's going to be there right on the bumper going into turn 1. Fresh tires do matter. Fresher tires do matter.
Yeah. I thought Wayne Scott was going to kill the wall there off of turn 2. He got real close.
Here we go for a truck lead. Looking to the inside. It's a great setup on that pass. Sorry about my cough, by the way. I'm still getting over the flu and kind of comes and goes randomly. Almost making door contact. By the way, sitting there looking on. Do not count this race over yet in these trucks. Really, any of these guys still have a chance. All it takes is one mistake from the top 2. Somebody reckon we're still rolling. No caution, no caution. That was Nathan, not Nathan, who was 48.
Benfield clears him off turn 4. It was real close.
Oh, contact hard for the double or the 0-3. Evan trying everything he can to get the run back down the straightaway. See right here, if I'm Evan, I want to pull down in front of that Gen 6 and be like, hey, push me. We seen that last week, you remember?
Yeah, I do remember seeing that.
And it kind of was working. Not so much this time. Stony Benfield 2 in the lead and driving away. So, set it up real quick. Alan Wild, your overall race leader, currently leading by 8/10. Second place right now, or first in class, should I say, Troy Thomas in the Gen 6. Stony Benfield leading the truck series. And then Lee Campbell currently leading in the Gen 4. He's got about second, 1.2 second gap.
White flag is in the air now for Alan Wild.
Down to turn 2. If I'm Alan Wild, I'll be okay just cruising. Because he is checked out.
Yep. Out of
8/10.
3 and 4. It'll be Alan Wild picking up the win in the next gen class and the overall race win.
Roy Thomas getting second, or first in class. Stony Benfield picking up first in class trucks. Good racing the trucks tonight.
Yep.
Lee Campbell picking up back-to-back wins in the Gen 4. All right. See if I can
We're gonna
get these interviews, see who's all in here.
see here.
I don't think Alan Wild is. If you want to get Stoney, we can get him.
Yeah, I got Stony here.
Okay. So, pull him up and I'll grab him and talk to him.
I cannot pull him up actually.
Okay, I got you. Good deal. Let's see if I can grab him real quick. I know what I'm doing. I've done it before.
Yeah, it's just
You're
it's hard for me to pull him up to.
You're good. Hey, Stoney, it's Adam and Todd up in the booth. You got a coffee?
I sure do, man. How you doing?
Pretty good, buddy. Big win for you tonight. That was fun to watch because we're back at Old Atlanta, a place that we really don't get to come to that much anymore. And you come out here and not much fresher tires, but was able to get enough, which is all it takes here, and able to drop back up to the field and take the lead away.
Yeah, they're on lap 17 when most of the guys took tires. I just took fuel hoping that it would end the way it did. And so I did have a extra set of tires there at the end. So I had about 10 lap fresher tires. And so it turned out really good.
Man, I've got to race with you. You was actually on here. I raced before I even came on. I've been here like 7 or 8 years, something like that. And Todd was talking about you. Talk about the difference in running this place compared to the new Atlanta, which is pretty much a restrictor plate Daytona style race. The old Atlanta is a tire killer.
Yeah, the new Atlanta is kind of like another Daytona, Talladega. It's a drafted track. And, I like the old Atlanta much better. It's a driver's track. It's a safe tire track, a handling track. And so takes a lot more skill on this track than it does the super speedways.
I agree. Hey, good run tonight, man. Any shout-outs you want to give out?
Absolutely, I do. I was trying to turn my broadcast down.
You're
there.
good.
I do. Hey, first and foremost, man, I'm a Christian. I'm a pastor. They call me the Faster Pastor. And I want to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, man, for all he's done for me. And then I want to thank my sponsors that helped me, Cook's Landscaping Group, nc811.org, and then Speed Outlier Company for the great sets they provide when I run the open leagues and officials. So it's been a great night. Thank you so much for a great podcast.
Hey, keep preaching the word, dude. Good job tonight.
Yeah, thank you, man.
Thanks,
Thank
buddy.
you now.
Next up, we'll talk to Lee Campbell, finishing P2 here, or P2, P1 here tonight, back to back for Lee Campbell. Lee, you got a copy?
Gotcha.
Man, a big win overall here at Atlanta. Now, your car probably the toughest to drive at a place like this because, one, this place is a tire eater. We've seen it early in the race with a lot of wheel spin. I'm sure that you felt that quite a bit in the Gen 4s.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was loose on the straightaway for this car. Crazy.
It definitely looked like it. Talk about driving, and I just talked to Stoney at the same time, or same thing. Talk about driving this place compared to what we might have seen at the newer Atlanta, with a lot fresher. I'm sure the tires would have been much better. But talk about the difference in it.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, New Atlanta races like a super speedway, fresh pavement. I mean, you got to keep an eye on tires, but not nearly as much as here. And I just kind of rode like I had an egg under the pedal and just kind of took it easy. And that first stop, I didn't take any fuel at all. I'm like, oh man, this is a mistake. But it ended up working out because the last caution I had freshies and Cody didn't have any tires, so it worked out.
This race seemed a lot more, and I don't want to say it had a short track feel, but it was more compact because you guys was always around other people. And this is probably one of the closest times that we've been this close to the other cars in a race in a long time, probably since a play race or something like that. How much of a difference is that, especially with the multi-class?
Yeah, it definitely created more traffic.
Yeah.
I mean, the trucks were just as fast as we are.
Yeah.
This seems the Gen 6s were just as fast. The next gens still took off. I mean, they were quick.
Well, either way, another win. Shout out to all that.
Yeah, I'll take it. Thanks to you guys for broadcasting. Appreciate it. I always enjoy watching the stream back. Thanks to Andrew, who had some tough luck tonight. It would been nice curious to see what happened with that. And yeah, just you guys and everybody else. I mean, that's pretty much it.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, man. Good job.
Thanks, man.
Okay. We got anybody else in there, Todd, that you can see?
I do not see.
Okay.
I believe Troy Thomas would have been the only one. Oh, yep, he's down there.
Is he still there?
Okay. Yeah.
I'll grab him real quick. Oh my goodness! I just moved him to race control. Troy Thomas, you got a copy?
Baby.
Picking up a win at Atlanta Motor Speedway. You finally had some more competition here tonight, which is always good. Dennis Kane, talk about driving the Gen 6 at a place where the Gen 6 really is normally used to driving compared to some of these other cars.
Considering it was Atlanta and it was hot,
Yeah.
so it drove pretty good. I mean, you couldn't drive it hard for a couple of laps, but just had to race the racetrack, kind of like a Darlington, I guess you could say.
I've already asked everybody the same question, so I'm actually going to skip the question I asked him and talk about. Let's jump ahead a little bit. Next week, Las Vegas, a mile and a half, and a track that could be very congested at times because I feel like times are going to be very close. What's your thoughts heading to Vegas?
If it's just like the trucks are, it's going to be a drafting track, that's for
I
sure.
agree.
But you just pace yourself and see what happens.
Awesome on that one, man. Well, another win tonight. Shout outs on all that. What do you about?
You guys for doing this, Andrew for putting on Racers Elite and everything he does, and my teammate Jesse. We had a good time tonight, joking and cutting up, and Truth Hope, who's at home watching the Hope. So we'll go get him again next week, hopefully.
Hey, good job tonight, man.
Yeah, thanks, sir.
Thanks, man. Todd Chase, shout outs and all that.
Well, I'd like to shout out everybody that tuned in to tonight's broadcast. For those of you that were been on TikTok the last couple of weeks, I don't think we quite have that channel.
I was wondering, were we
Well,
live?
I don't even think we were live tonight
I
for
don't
some
think
reason.
I don't think it was either. I said error whenever I looked at it.
Yeah, I think they gave us a restriction or something because
We'll have to get
apparently
it
we're
fixed.
not old enough. Believe me, I've tried, and it didn't work. So, but
I'll take I'm not old enough though. If they
yeah,
if they don't want to think I'm old enough, I'm okay with that.
yeah. I mean,
How often do we hear that?
yeah. But overall tonight, I thought the racing was really good. Yeah, we had more yellows, but it was because it was a tire-eating track. Like
Yeah.
we talked about at the beginning of the show. So, yeah, we'll just chalk this one up and go to next week.
All right, that's going to do it for us here tonight. I got a little bit of stuff I'm going to work on to get the quality. Looks like it was down just a little bit on some of the cars.